Ferry in Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. And it's McCollum at the point. Teams are in the thick of it now, Grant. More than half of the regular season is behind us.
Yeah, in the thick of it is right. Teams are getting fatigued right now. This is the point of the year where the teams with the most depth separate themselves from the pack.
Ball looks over the floor. It's Thomas on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Such great vision from Lonzo, and the best in the league always know they have options.
McCollum pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Thomas. Over Ingram. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 5 points.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Valanciunas. 15 in his last outing. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
McCollum against Ball. McCollum's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Levine. Jones with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
No ball.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ball right side. And there's a 3-second violation. And towards the end of this year, a great time to check out our rookie race. Which newcomers have made the biggest impact on their teams? Just an incredible rookie season for him. Sitting in second place, this organization is elated to have him for years to come.
And at number 2, he still has a lot of time to show everyone why he deserves to win Rookie of the Year.
Kind of cool to see that he's adjusted to his opponents quicker than they've adjusted to him. So, advantage, rookie.
Valanciunas, good.
Well, this is why you got to move Valanciunas farther away from the basket. Even when he's guarded like that, he's still going to make shots inside.
It's stolen by Ingram. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I have no idea what he was going for. And looking at Brandon Ingram's game, Brent, a lot of similarities to Kevin Durant.
Yeah, most of that BA comes with the build-out, right? Just a slender guy who can get the job done offensively. But this guy can create problems for defenses, and he can also defend. And cover his spot.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, and a big part of their offense in that game was creating second chance opportunities on the glass. That was the difference.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. Daniels is checked in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. Alvarado into the lane. It's hauled in by White. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Oh, stolen by Nance. And they're running. Here's Marshall. And the Pelicans miss again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Javonte Green picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And Brent, for the Pelicans, it seems like it's a matter of time before Willie Green's group puts it all together.
They certainly have the pieces, and on paper, VA, they are very, very scary. It's a young and talented core, and there's no reason that these guys should not be moving up in the Western Conference standings.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoff. Consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, BA, that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis, but in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Now here's Alvarado. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. Pass to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Marshall inside. Green covering. Marshall can't hit. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Nance with it. And here's Ingram. In the game against Miami, very impressive. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. From 15 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Thomas has got 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Nance. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Daniels. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Thomas. Three-pointer. Pelicans cleared away. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Andre Drummond. Alex Caruso is out there with ball. Then it's Patrick Williams, and it's Thomas in at the small forward position. Chicago leading. Now Caruso, he shoots it. Another shot. And the layup is good by Drummond. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Jones drives in. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA. I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses once built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He contributed 31 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively too. He had his fingerprints on every part of the game. We'll see how he's able to impact things tonight, Brian.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Pass to Hawkins. Clock at 6. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Caruso, pass to Williams. Over Williamson. Williams misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Williamson passes to Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Fires from deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
On the wing, Caruso. Here's Thomas. Releases. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
New Orleans calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's a...
in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
When you look at what C.J. McCollum brings to the table, a skilled marksman and a calming presence in the locker room.
Well, what do you expect from the president of the Players Association? I mean, he's got to be regal, he's got to be refined, and he's super polished on and off the floor.
Levine against Jones. Out to the wing. Drained it for 2 points.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Thomas. The kick out to Ball. Back to Thomas. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Thomas has got 18 points in the game.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Some solid defense from Drummond.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ball passes to Thomas. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pelicans have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. Outside for Ingram. McCollum outside. Over ball. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Chicago making some changes. Caruso, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's White in for Levine. Pass to Thomas. The kick out to White. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Count that one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
McCollum, the pass to Nance. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum.
Jose Alvarado.
Nance right side. Hawkins, the pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Williamson. 4-3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Ball throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Alvarado. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thomas. Lets a floater go. Yep, that one goes.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Daniels checked in for the Pelicans. And the Bulls also making a change. Green's checked in for Ball. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Now here's White. Alvarado defending. Step back and fire. And that one hits the back iron. The Pelicans shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nance outside. Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Caruso. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 8. Outside White. From the top of the key. And that one's good.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Substitution for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Drummond. Thomas comes in for Kennard. And it's Ball in for Carter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Green. Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Thomas in at the 3. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
One of the most focused shooters in the game. McCollum really does find ways to score it well.
Here's Thomas. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's Thomas on the wing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Green. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style. That's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level. They're in the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
Outside, Green. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Profit.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Kennard, he's checked in for Chicago. Carter comes in for Ball. Here's McCollum. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Outside, Green. Good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Oh, there's the alley. And Williamson throws it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
arti, wa kay agi, ay pag pinagrabe, ay pag pinamay, sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay. Dato daw dado, pero kaon dilata, check in sa McDo, nya gabaw no ginata. Importante wa kay silbi, plastic kang dako, imo naw kay dili malata. Hoy giatay, ikaw na lagi, ikaw na ang pinakamaayo, pinaka-cool, pinaka-datos, pinaka-grabe, bogo ka, pinamay, feeling sweet to bogo di ay. Ulis inyoy, na mo bagtak lamok.